Another episode Onchain Summer on Dex Tools. The last episode I aped into Blazed. I got rug pulled and I have my trading plan. I'm going little by little. I aped more than I should have. I did like 1.2 ETH and I got rugged, but I made it back on Friend Tech, which will go on at the end of this. But we're going to go over some of the picks, and I may as well share that Dex Tools is doing a tournament, a first trading challenge, 33,000 Dexton prizes. So it is actually a demo trading contest. You can just trade, and if you win top 10 traders, you earn some Dex. And I think it's like $5,000 for first. And it's like, why not? If you're doing a demo trading account, definitely sign up for it. You could learn how to trade. It's dope. So let's go into the top trending right now. If we go to hot pairs, I wanted to take a look at Shia. We're going to go over all the coins that we looked over last time. We're going to look at some new coins and some entries that I've done. If you want to like be on top of everything, I'm posting everything in the Discord, like when I'm aping, what we're looking at, what I think is a good ape and things like that. Like this was LINQ at 14 cents. I think I shared LINQ at 5, 6 cents. It's at 20 cents right now. I kind of faded it. So let's go into some more alts right here. I'm just going to pull up YouTube. As I mentioned, we're just taking the office down, moving to Dubai in like 30 days. So we don't have a crazy setup right now. Let's go. So I got the questions right here. We are going to get started, and we're going to get started with Shia. As I mentioned, this coin came out 2 days ago. What's crazy is it shows that the market cap, let's change this. Okay, right here, the market cap $2.3 billion, but they have locked the tokens. It is a meme coin if you haven't been able to tell by the name, but the shill, like when I first saw this, was like, these are Andrew Tate's good friends. These are billionaires and whatnot. They're going to be launching a bunch of things towards like their metaverse, I guess, game, all this crazy stuff. But the thing I want you guys to take a look at is the team right here and the pre-sale. 2 months cliff, progressive release, 2 months, 23 months linear release. So pretty much all those tokens that are locked up. That's why I chose an inflated market cap. I would want to get out of this before the vesting is starting so they can start earning those tokens. I'm taking a look. There's so much volume that came into, like, so much people made money on this. I haven't entered. I'm kind of hoping that we can get into the 10-cent range, and then I'm going to ape. This has been like tested like 5 times. It's been trading just over this. Like, it has to break under. I don't see why anybody would ape a ton of volume into this, a ton of ETH, and not wait for this to break under. So if it comes to the 10-cent range, I'm going to buy some of this. I've had some great token pumps in the last few weeks, but a lot of them end up coming back down in less than my entry. So I'm implementing a rule. I'm going to exit half at 2x. So I'm going to pull out the initial, and after I pull out the initial, I'm going to let it ride for 10x. This one's Shia. So as I mentioned, there's a ton of liquidity in this, a ton of backing and money. I'm hoping we can get in the 10-cent range, and I'm going to buy there, and I'm going to ride it to new highs, hopefully. That's the goal of Shia. I'm watching that. Let's take a look at RLB. This is a one that I'm like comfortable to put a little bit more money, 1 or 2 ETH. 5 to 10K, and I'm looking for a good entry. Like, this is a no-brainer for me. Just looking at the price action, if you look at the chart, you can see, and if you could use Fibonacci, you could use Elliott wave theory, and it just looks like the first huge pump, retrace, second pump, retrace. I'm looking to get that 10, anywhere from 10 to 12 cents. I don't want to be too greedy, but 11, 12, 13 cents. And I'm looking for like a 25, just under a 30-cent target. I showed that on the last video. So I'm still looking for a good entry into RLB. I'm not going to jump into it right away. There's no reason to do so, especially while Bitcoin is taking a beating right now. So RLB, I'm waiting for that to come back down. I'm going to take a nice entry. Maybe it'll be on live. Maybe if not, I'll post it right into the Discord. But I saw it was the a Twitter thread of some like RLB whale dumping millions, hundreds of thousands a day. And when the selling's over, they did implement the buyback and burn. So I mean, since that announcement, after that announcement, it's just been dumping. So I'm just going to wait for a perfect entry. It's all right if I don't buy the bottom, but I'm looking for a 2x on this one right here. Baze is the new Blazed. I got rug pulled on Blaze, but this one I made up for it. Not really, actually, because I aped into Blaze more than I should have. This one I posted in the Discord. It is on a nice run. You know, it made all-time highs yesterday. It's still pushing up today. This one is releasing staking. Let's take a look at it. Not too long on this one. Just because I got rugged on Blazed, I need the new casino, you know, decentralized casino, small investment, RLB this. Okay, it's taking too long to load. We're going to ditch that. But Based on a nice run. And my friend's asking me, like, why are you trading on these shitcoins? And not necessarily shitcoins, but he's like, I'm trading on a centralized exchange. I'm leverage trading. I'm making more money. But if you look at these charts, I had a friend turn 1 ETH into 25 on a different coin. And you're not seeing 10, 50, 100, 200, 500x on centralized exchanges. You're just not seeing that. So the risk to reward is just like blown out of the water when you're aping in a little bit and you have huge upside. They're not listed on exchanges. You could ride these, and you know, you're one trade away from any amount of wealth that you can think of. So Based, I'm letting that run. This one was shared in the Discord. They've done a lot of improvements since I've joined. Bitcoin, not the real pick. Bitcoin, of course, Harry Potter, Obama. Let's look at a longer time frame. I think here is almost rounding up into some like great support. I'm not going to ape it just because the market cap is still a bit too high for me. I'm more into getting the Pepe bounce. We looked into that last week as well. And you can take a look. Let's go on the daily. You can take a look that we are on a downtrend, making lower lows, lower high. And I think right here, you can see we tested it here. We bounced off it here, and we're about to approach it. We're still quite some points away, actually. That would be another 20% drop. I mean, the Pepe holders don't mind. They're in it for the long term, but that would be a great entry for us right there. I think if we can get some sort of bounce, I'm not sure if it'll hold, but you can see how it made the lower high right here. If we get the bounce on here, maybe we can make another high right there, giving us like a nice entry, and we can exit 30, 40, 50%. I don't think it'll reverse just yet, but that would be a great entry, and you could play it a couple different ways. You could see if it just wicks there. You could see if it breaks under, buy the reclaim right here, and then worst case, it just keeps snooping here. Now that would be an insane entry. If this got retested, if it came back down there, I would throw, you know, a good bet. I think the risk reward there would be great. So Pepe, RLB, we're waiting for the same type of thing. RLB is different. The amount of fees, okay, where did it go? The amount of fees they're earning and burning, I think that this is just a clear like continuation. I faded it on Solana. I faded it on the migration, and now I'm going to get a nice entry in. Just waiting for that to explode. If we look at Link, as I mentioned, I shared that in the Discord. I probably found it around 5 cents. I'm a fucking master at fading, so that's what I did. and I got into Reflex, which is down bad. And it's a Telegram bot, staking bot. You can see right here, I'm staking, and I've earned 0.018 ETH, almost 2% of an ETH. What is that? 30 bucks. I've earned 30 bucks. Not the greatest. The chart got beat up, but it exploded. It doesn't have anything on LINQ though. Look at this price action. And that's why I refer back to my friend asking, like, is the liquidity good and things like that? Look at LINQ. It absolutely exploded. Even if I just take it from here, you know, 6x. If you got in earlier, this exploded. It's been on a tear. If you look at the 3-day chart, like, it's just insane. I'm looking for a test of probably 10 cents. These markets are also a lot more aggressive in pullbacks. And as you see, they're a lot more aggressive to the upside. So you wouldn't, I wouldn't get shaked out as heavily as I would in another, like a centralized coin. I'm cutting my losses quick, especially if I'm leverage trading, margin trading. I have my stop loss in place and things like that. But this, I don't really have a stop, and I'm aping what I'm willing to lose. And at double, I'm going to take half. So LINQ, I'm coming back down to the 10, 12 cents range. Hopefully we can see a pullback. Maybe this will be the start of it right here. It's breaking down. A lot of people have made a ton of money. So this is a great place for, this is a great place for it to retest. If it actually could come down here, retest these prior highs, and retest the moving average, that would be a good entry. Of course, you know, I'm bullish on Dext. Dext dipped to 44 cents. I got a little bit of that, not gonna lie, and back up 10%. With the burn that's happening, you can't fade Dext. There's a lot coming as well, as you just can't fade Dext. Unibot is up next. Unibot, I'm looking for a $100 entry. Look at this graph. Look at Unibot's getting smoked. It is bouncing off the moving average here, but I'm going to see if we could break above the 50 RSI right here. And then I'll move down to a smaller time frame. So if we could break through that 50 RSI, if we don't get like rejected here, then I'll look for an entry. I think like we put a top at 227. Yeah, $100, 98 bucks, the $100 region would be a good bounce. I'm looking for a 50, 100% bounce. We're trading, you know, we're just going to be rotating our funds. I'm not presenting anything that we're holding for life right now. We're not looking to bag hold until we find a gem. And a lot of these have already launched. If you have a gem, posted below. I'm going to be looking for a coin a mil under in terms of market cap, 500K, 200K, whatnot. Maybe we can get into pre-sale. We're doing a lot of research. We're taking a look at a lot of coins that are launching. If you don't get in day one, a lot of the time it's like inflated. So if it's a long-term project, like you saw LINQ or even Pepe, you have a few days, you have a week. And if it just takes off, you are laughing. We're going to find a few of those, and we get rug pulled. We lose money, scammed, whatever it may be. And then that's part of the journey. Like I mentioned, one trade away from any amount of wealth that you could think of. The bag's interesting. The thing is, what's turned me off from it is like, look at these two pumps. And this has been shared to me before that, like right here, before the original pump. So I could have got in and pumped, faded the sell, and I could have went back to the highs, but I didn't get in. And now apparently Bag has or is going to be doing a ton of burns, and they're doing like a social media tweet to earn program. So this is just a little bit like daunting because of the 40, 50, 60 exits pulled already, and the market cap 17 mil. Yeah, we're looking for the little ones. Shia, waiting for it to come back down. So if any of you guys have any coins that you're looking for this day, today, we aren't really taking trades, and that's all right. We don't need to take a trade every day. We are just kind of we're marking out our areas. We're being patient. We're up on based. We are just being patient until it comes to our entry, and then we'll take some great trades. If we go to FriendMex right here, I'll show you guys. I decided to sell the bot that I was using. I shared that bot on YouTube like a day or two ago because I saw some free interfaces, some free platforms launching, and I'm like, oh damn, there wasn't any when I was looking, and the bot was a huge advantage. People will probably sell and use the free shit, and I got the sell on my bot at 1.4 ETH, and now the bot is 0.8. So I broke even there. I'm happy about that. I got 1.8 ETH here. I made an ETH on that, which takes away the blazed rug, and I'm holding like 1 or 2 shares. I'm kind of taking it slow. The paradigm backed airdrops have been huge, like Blur, DYDX, and there's a few others. So there's not a lot of users on base. If you look at the top holders, like right here, I mean, this is very expensive as well, but 205 holders for the top page for the number 1 holder. There was hundreds of thousands of people in sign up. I will rephrase, it's not popular because it exploded, but I don't think there's actually a ton of volume from the average user. You know, it's maybe 500 or 1,000 people who are actually buying shares and who actually have ETH or deposited like a good amount of ETH. So I think the airdrop hunting could potentially work for this, or would be worth it. The bots are just killing it. You can't really get a good price because bots are eating the shit out of it. That's kind of what turned it off. And then the UI is still pretty bad, honestly. But that's it. We're waiting for good entries. In the meantime, we're going to be looking for more setups, new coins that we can get into. Shia coin was probably the newest one. Baby Shib exploded. I didn't get into that. You can see right here. So there's still a lot of opportunities. I'm going to be doing a video on BYBIT as well, and we'll take a look at the pairs that we can trade on the centralized exchange on BYBIT, of course, and then we'll do some trading there. There's a lot of great setups like Rune, for example, and a ton of other coins, but that'll be on the other video. So that's pretty much it. Post your favorite coin below, or if you have any alpha on any coin, join the Discord. Let us know. We're trading pretty much every day. I appreciate you checking out the live. We're waiting for the prices to come down on all of our coins, and then we'll take some entries. If anything changes, or if we find anything new, we will definitely post that in the Discord. So have a great day. Stay safe.